take your order, please.
Hi there, yeah, can I get 5 bacon double cheese, please?
Say again.
5 bacon double cheese, please.
5 bacon double cheeseburger.
Yes.
5.
5.
Anything else?
Yeah, can I make them with lettuce and double tomato and mayo, please?
Tomato.
And lettuce and mayo.
Extra, yeah?
Yep.
Wait, you said tomato, mayo,
Tomato
and
lettuce. That's right.
Okay.
Great.
Anything else?
Yeah, can I get a large chicken select meal, 5 selects, please?
Wait, give me 1 sec. Five chicken select meal, yeah?
Yeah, that's right. Large meal, please.
Drink?
Large meal.
Yeah, drink.
Banana milkshake, please.
Anything else?
Yeah, can I get 2 apple pies, please?
Anything else?
Yeah, and a McFlurry. What flavour McFlurries do you do?
Oreo, Smartie, Malteser, Caramel Galaxy.
Caramel Galaxy, please.
Anything else?
That's it, thank you.
Next window, please. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm feeling quite fat tonight. Hence the gigantic order for the gigantic man. Don't know if you can tell, I'm slightly struggling for space in my car lately. It's weird, when I bought this about 2 years ago, I was only £340, and I thought when I was trying it out that I had like ridiculous amounts of space left because there was so much space between me and the wheel. But little did I know I was going to gain £100 in like a year, less than a year, last year. And it's been a bit of a struggle. I probably need to get a new car. Certainly will once I hit £500. To be honest, 480 or something, 475, I'm sure I won't be able to get in this anymore. But with your help, yeah, that will happen quite soon, I think. But getting to 480, 500, whatever, not buying a new car. So I'm wearing a 4XL shirt right now. I'm slightly disappointed that it fits. Because, well, I say fits, I mean it's kind of form-fitting, but like, it's fairly small on me really. So, anyway. I hope you could hear the guy, when I was ordering, his disbelief that I wanted 5 burgers. Which doesn't seem like that much, to be honest with you. But then, I guess he could see it was just me in the car. So he probably realises I'm fat. Ah, here we go.
Hi, any sauce? Essentially.
Yeah, can I get some barbecue, please?
Yeah.
Thanks.
There you go.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Cheers. I think I might have ordered quite a lot. Now to be a fat bastard and eat the whole lot in one go. Down to business. Oof. Takes a little bit constricting, as is the shirt. A little bit constricting. I feel like a fucking fat bastard. This is gonna be really good. This is quite a calorific day. I basically had pizza for breakfast, which sounds like a fat thing to do, because it is. And I had pizza and I had about a pint of strawberry yogurt with some fruit, which together was probably like maybe 1,000 calories or something, roughly. And then for lunch I had like a large family size lasagna, which was 1,800 calories. So I'm at least at 2,800 now, maybe slightly more, depending on how much I've under or overestimated my pizza breakfast. And then I've ordered quite a lot of calories for dinner. I'm quite into my calorie counting for gaining because it's ridiculously effective. If you're wondering how to get fat quickly, calorie count every day. It's really, really good for putting on weight. And you just make sure you're really consistent every day. Set a realistic goal. Oops. You know, say that you're someone who can comfortably eat 3,000 a day. Aim for like 4.5. So that you're pushing yourself a bit. Do it every day for a month. And you'll find that after a month, probably not even a month, 4,500 calories actually is really easy and becomes like the new normal. And then what you can do is up your calorie count a bit. So make it like, I don't know, 6,000 a day, which is a lot of food if you're not too big. And then do that for a month, and initially it'll be a struggle, and then it'll get easier and easier, and that will become the new normal, and then you can always up the calorie count a bit more, but then you'll end up gaining really, really fast, which would be awful for you. Ooh. You like a good burger. I think this is quite a good angle for the camera, but I think it could be a bit better. Maybe for my next trip like this, I'll invest in a better quality stand for my phone. I'm such a fat ass. 440 pounds, sitting in McDonald's car park in my car, stuffing my face in a shirt that I outgrew over a year ago. How many calories did I order? So I've ordered 5 burgers. These are double bacon cheese. Each one's about 500 calories, so that's 2.5. I got fries, which I think is about 450. We'll call it 500 just to be generous. So that takes me up to 3,000. Then I bought a shake, which is about 500-ish. I think it doesn't say on the thing, does it? I think the shake's about 500, maybe 490. So that's 3,500. And then the chicken selects, 5 chicken selects, I think they're about 600. So that's like 4,200. And then I've got a little something to have after I finish. Thank you for subscribing to my Patreon, by the way. This is a Patreon video, so if you see this elsewhere, please report it. It's been ripped off. I appreciate your patience and waiting for a few days for content to appear. I just had a few struggles in doing filming where I'm living at the moment, getting the privacy I need, hence the car trip. I'm going to try to do maybe 1 video a week of this sort of nature, not necessarily exactly this. Something involving being fat, which means I'll be in it. And then maybe once a month I'll do like a weigh-in video. In fact, I need to do one soon, as a kind of a starter baseline to track my gains with the Patreon, because it would be very satisfying for me, and I'm sure for you too, if every month I put on a decent chunk of weight. It would entice you to keep subscribing and obviously help me get fatter and fatter. This stuff's always really good. If you order it and modify the order, like modify the standard burger somehow. So I always get them to add lettuce and tomato and mayo. It tastes better, and also because they have to make it from scratch like that, it means it's not been waiting around. So, I'll have another one. I'm parked in quite a public area, people can see into my car. Ooh. Something that's really annoying about the framing is that, I guess you can see the shadow, but my belly is literally pressed up against the steering wheel, and some of my overhang is sitting underneath the steering wheel, like squashed up. I might try and show you at the end of the video, but I couldn't frame the camera any better this time, so next time I do this it will be on a gooseneck mount, and there's literally nothing better than watching an already fat person enthusiastically getting even fatter, I find. I love going into McDonald's sometimes and you just like sit around eating a big order and just watching all the fat people that go in there, stuffing their faces like I am, piling on the pounds. It's amazing. There's literally nothing like fatness. Ooh. With the extra sauce and tomato, it's quite kind of juicy. I like to do that sometimes with my hands. When it's cold. Nice hand warmer. For me or a friend who's got cold hands. The car park next to me, they're literally looking in through my window. Whoops. Well, I'm too fat to hide the fact that I'm fat, so I'm not that worried about it. But still, it's quite a fat thing. I can feel my shirt starting to rise up. No. Imagine in like a year's time, I'm literally going to be filling this frame. It's going to be pretty bloody cool. Also, sorry if you can't hear what I'm saying. I like to eat while I'm talking, basically. again, thank you for your patronage. It makes a real difference. Gaining when you're really big is such an expensive hobby, and it's amazing that you're able to kind of help me by investing in my growth in the way that you are. And obviously it's a long-term project, so if you keep subscribing, I'll keep getting fatter more quickly, which will be fun. I've been about the same weight for a year, plus or minus 10 pounds. I'm nearly at my very biggest right now. It'd be amazing to hit 450 soon. Oh yeah, I miscounted the calories because I got 2 apple pies, which add up to 500, so that's 4,700, and I got the McFlurry as well, which is, I think this particular one is like, it's the Galaxy Caramel. I think it's 300 or 400 calories. So, yeah. I'm at least 5,000 calories in this one meal. Breathe that. Again, it's frustrating I can't show you because of the angle, but when I'm wearing a smart button-up shirt, or button-down as you like to call them in the States, if it's a light colour, obviously it's rubbing against the steering wheel. My hand is like squashed between the steering wheel and my belly right now. So all my shirts, just around my belly button or just below it, have these kind of black marks from the steering wheel, which has been rubbing. It's quite hilarious. I do love that I've gotten too fat for my car. It's not the first time it's happened. I've outgrown 2 cars before this. My first one was just a tiny car. It was a Citroen 2CV, which, if you're familiar with them, you'll know and understand that I outgrew it a long time ago. I think I was like maybe 340, 350, and I just couldn't get into it. I had bought a new car and parked the Citroen in my neighbour's garage over the summer, and it was a summer where I was really actively gaining. I think I gained about 30 pounds or something, 40 pounds. And by the end of the summer, my neighbour wanted his garage back and asked me to go and remove my car. And when I tried to get into it, I literally couldn't get in the door. I couldn't squeeze between this pillar and the steering wheel. So I had to ask someone to help me out, which was a mixture of really embarrassing and obviously quite cool as well. So fucking hell, I am a fat man. Oh dear. It's funny how you get really fat as a gainer and you blow way past your goals. When I started, I was aiming for 300 pounds, and Jesus, why am I out of breath? So all this talking, it's very active. So yeah, I remember aiming for 300 pounds when I was a teenager, and I never imagined I would get there in my wildest dreams. And then I did when I was about 16, and just like instantly my new goal was 350, and it's the same at 350. I got to 350 eventually. I never imagined I'd really get to 350, and then I got to 400. I never imagined I'd get to 400, and now I'm very close to 450, which has like been my fantasy goal weight since I was a teenager. But again, like I say, it was literally something I would think about when I was really horny. I never imagined I would actually get this big. In a million years, here I am, stuffing my face, a few weeks away from 450 pounds, which is about, I think it's like 32.5 stone. It's pretty enormous. Even by gaining measures, like in the eyes of fat fetishists, 450 is pretty huge. And it's right around the corner. I literally cannot wait. One more burger, and then I'll have one more to go. I love my back fat as well. You can kind of see I've got like all this side and back fat going on. It's very fat manish. I'm going to make this shirt a regular fixture. Eventually it's going to get to the point where it's going to explode. Probably not that long until it happens, but I've got a fair amount of eating to do until it does. I always have this worry about McDonald's milkshakes, because I don't think they're really milk based. I think they're it's like water as the main component actually. So I had this idea to solve that problem. So basically, if they're water-based, they're not that fattening. I'm nearly drunken enough that I can find my idea. Okay, my solution to this problem. Oof, I'm about to do the fattest thing anyone's ever done. I think I'm setting a new bar for how fat this is. I have, I don't know if you can see this, it's double cream, which is, I think it's about 50% fat, or maybe 60% fat. Yeah, I think it's like 50, excuse me, 50% fat. This is more fattening than heavy cream by another level. I don't know, not another order of magnitude, but it's more fattening than heavy cream, and it's something you don't have in the States. Ooh. Making a bit more room. So yeah, in case you can't see, I am pouring double cream into my McDonald's milkshake, because on its own it just is not fattening enough. So I've added like maybe a third of a pint, roughly. I'm pretty sure no one's ever done anything this fat before. This is like by far the fattest thing that has ever been done. Pretty certain about that. And I'm going to do something even fatter and drink it. I'm not going to gulp it down, because the shake is too thick for that, but wow, that tastes better. I think it's partly, excuse me, partly that I'm used to I saw the blue flashing lights. I was worried that like the police were going to come because I was doing something obscene in my car. Oh my god, I'm so fat. Fucking hell. Ooh, god, people coming. Oh dear. Yeah, it tastes better. I mean, it might be because I'm used to drinking cream so much that like that just automatically tastes better to me. It's a lot richer and kind of smoother actually. I need to mix it a bit more. But yeah. It's only while I'm filming that I'm noticing I'm out of breath. I'm literally just sitting. Minor concern. Oh, yeah. This is a really long video. Let me know what you think. Like, do you want long videos? Would you prefer long videos like this? Like real time being fat? Or would you prefer like edited highlights of fatness? Fatnat on his fat exploits kind of thing. So let me know. This is literally my first ever kind of long form video, and I know it could potentially be boring. If you're a fan of obesity, maybe it's not. I don't know, because I'm quite good with the whole being a tub of lard, butterball type of thing. And I know some people like that kind of thing. Jesus, I'm actually going to have to get a new car really soon. The shirt still fits fine though. Don't need to get a new shirt for a while. I can still fit into 4X just fine. So, How many calories does I just add to my shake? A bunch. At least 500. If I say it myself, this was a very good idea for a gaining video, because if it's boring to watch, it's not boring to make. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Can you believe I'm this fat? If you've been following my gaining, like, did you ever imagine I'd really get this big? Just makes me worry, like, how big am I gonna get? Jesus. The passion for fattening myself up, far from, like, reducing as I get bigger, if anything, is getting stronger. Which is slightly worrying, and at the same time, very fun. Pardon me. I don't mean that. Well, another thing, I have a good camera at home, which I'm intending to use sometimes to make videos, because it's obviously much better than my phone. It won't be a very regular thing because it's quite a lot more effort to use it and to set it up and get a good image, whereas the phone is very much just like point and shoot. But yeah, I'll do at least 1 or 2 videos with that now and again, just so you can see me in high definition at least, and in focus properly, without like the sort of flaring around the light. But this does the job. Okay. Chicken selects, big favourite of mine. It's nice to break up the rhythm a little bit. I think I'm definitely going to make some shorter videos as well, because this is fun, but I think it might be more satisfying to watch maybe shorter things, like 5 minutes, like exploding shirts and shake chugging and stuff. Oh, that dip's quite spicy. If I manage to finish all of this, I can't even remember how many calories this is. It's like 5,000 and a bit plus the cream. Let's say 5,500. And then, like I said, lunch was 1,800. So That's 7,300 for a day, plus breakfast, which was at least 1,000 calories, at the very least. So yeah, that's a lot of calories, 8.5-ish. 8.5-ish. Somewhere between 8 and 8.5, I reckon. Then again, I am really fucking fat, so I do need it. The one problem with getting chicken, like so much food in one go, especially with chicken selects, if you take half an hour to get to them, they're kind of stale by the time you start eating. They're not very nice, actually. I might leave those. Get back to my burgers. I love those lovely burgers. Oh, I've only got one left. Oh no. I don't think I ordered enough burgers. Next time I'll just get more burgers. I guess 5 isn't really that many. Sounds like a lot. But that's small. Like how small this little burger is relative to the size of me. I mean, it's a small burger. Oh, it's not really that small. It's a double burger. Really, I'm just quite big. I think that's what it is. My belly is definitely expanding while I'm eating because I don't know if you can see my shirt's unbuttoning itself. Big fat fatty. Getting even fatter. A shake is so good. I highly recommend mixing cream into your McDonald's milkshakes. Are you starting to see how I've gotten so fat? It's weird, I just keep putting weight on. Can't figure out why. No clue. My car's shrunk so much since I bought it, I just can't figure it out. Oh no. I suppose it's because I've been taking it to the car wash too much. It's weird, I really can't imagine being 500 pounds. I think it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to involve a bit of a change in lifestyle from sedentary to very, very sedentary, probably. Knowing me, I'm not the biggest exerciser in the world, but I think it's going to be pretty good. It's going to be like an ocean of blubber. It's going to be amazing. Can you see how strained the button is here? Wow. You know, I was thinking this shirt was going to last a while, but I have to show you how strained the button is. Because if I keep eating, to be honest, if I eat all this, it may blow. We will see. Can you? I don't know if that's coming across. Why does it keep riding up? I don't understand. I'm sure it's the right size. It certainly used to fit very well. Not that long ago, like a year and a half ago maybe. This fit just fine. Oh. It's funny, I eat in the car quite often when I'm driving. If ever food falls onto my lap, I can't see it. I'll stand to get out of the car and like loads of crumbs and nuts and stuff just like falls onto the ground in front of me. And it's all been on my lap down here where I cannot see anymore. Because there's something a little bit in the way now. Again, there's one or two things pointing towards me being a little bit on the fat side. Just a little bit. More plump, I would say. Pleasantly plump. Not really fat. Seriously, this shirt's riding up so much now. I must have expanded quite a bit while I've been eating, like just with the bloat of it. I don't really notice that usually, but I suppose I'm not usually wearing a shirt that I outgrew quite a while ago. Oh dear. I definitely couldn't wear this in public. Or maybe to a grom off. Still trying to mix my shake a bit. Ooh. This is really turning out to be a feature length drama. How long is that? Like 45 minutes? Jesus. Something worthy of Martin Scorsese. Or, I don't know. Oh, definitely starting to feel a little bit full. So I finished my fries. About to finish the burgers. Chicken selects, to be honest, weren't that good. In fact, they were downright stale tasting. I think they might have been old even in the shop. So that's frustrating. But then they're only about 600 calories, which I can make up when I get home. Ah, it feels good. Oh, I just love being fat. I feel small, and you're wondering about getting fat. Like if it's a thing you've often fantasized about, and you spent your life like looking at fat people in wonder and awe, like I have to say, it's pretty fucking great. Like, I really have, generally speaking, grown in confidence as I've gotten fatter. And, you know, yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. Get fat. Eat lots. Stuff your face. Grow wide and blubbery and bellied. Grow a double chin and show it off. Double chins are meant to be shown off. Like, that's the thing I've never understood. People get fat on purpose, and then they grow a beard to hide the double chin, as though people can't tell they're fat. It always mystifies me. I like showing off my belly. I like showing off my chins. I wouldn't want to hide them. Okay. I can literally feel myself getting fatter. If I keep looking around, it's just to check that no one's like staring directly into the car while I jiggle my belly, because I feel like that would be a bit weird. Yeah. Yeah. Double cream in a shake. Good. Oh. 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 20 wrappers. Okay. Got my apple pies, which are actually still quite warm. And otherwise, this is some sauce, which I don't need. Do you need my apple pies? Mmm. Oh. I think it's so awesome about getting fat. If you like food, you get to eat an absolute fuck ton of food and getting fat. It's so good. I love food so much. Oh. I love good food. And I'm ashamed to say, I love bad food as well. Oh. I probably eat too much of it, but it's so good. Mmm. Oh, there's one apple pie. This is still surprisingly frozen, considering I put cream in it. I should have melted it a little bit, but where's my other apple pie? Oh, there it is. Wow, that could have been awful. I thought they'd forgotten to put it in. Jesus. Hmm. Accidentally showing off an inch of flab or two, or 10 probably. Hmm. Jesus, there's like a trash guy. Right there. I'll just pretend I'm thin for a minute. I'm literally having to hold my shirt down. It wants to ride up so badly. And he's still there. Oh. Yeah. Shame about the selects. It's weird being this fat in public, or semi-public. Oh. Ooh, got the McFlurry. I forgot all about that. I guess with this long format video, it's kind of almost like a mukbang, which isn't really what I was intending to make, but I hadn't thought about how long it would take me to eat the food, so we'll see what I do for the next one. This is half melted. It's so weird the trash guy is still around my car, behind the camera right now, looking right in the window, which is very weird. Very, very weird. I'll just pretend I'm only 300 pounds for a minute. By putting my shirt down, no one's going to notice. No one's going to notice. God knows why he's hanging around outside my car so much, because he's still here. He's literally looking in through the window. Okay, now he's going. Thank God, that was weird. Weirdly, I'm not that full. You think I would be? Like, fries, 5 double bacon cheeses. I guess I had like 1 chicken select, 2 apple pies, a large shake. So far, half a McFlurry. It will be impressive next time, like 10 regular cheeseburgers, maybe. I could definitely do that. I've done that before. What else? Like, tell me what you'd like to see. I'm very open to requests as long as they're not like really out there. I'm probably not going to do anything overtly sexual, unless you come to my house. But then I won't be on video. And yeah, just let me know if you've got any specific requests. I know a few of you want to see, well, probably a lot of you would like to see me exploding out of a shirt. I mean, that could possibly happen tonight, but I'd rather do it at home where you can really see, because the angle won't really show off the explosion very well. Get this down me. This is how fat I am. Literally every ounce of this blubber I put here through eating too much and being lazy and eating some more and drinking cream and then eating and eating and weighing and measuring myself and wanting even more. And now I'm so fat I can pick up my entire belly with both hands. It's ridiculous. Look, I've got my own built-in gym as well. I can just pick this up, jiggle it around. It's enough to make me out of breath. That is one McFlurry. That's now in me. This shirt has actually gotten tighter while I've been eating. Well, I think that concludes a very calorific hour of McDonald's being eaten by a very fat man in a medium-sized car in a 4X shirt, which I do think still fits me just about. just about. That button right there is so close to blowing. I don't know if I can actually reach the camera. Fucking hell. I'll get that. There we go. Got you. See? The button's undone itself. Oh, we've got some food. Whoops. This one here is so close to blowing. Can you see how stretched the fabric is? And obviously it was tight before, but I think sitting here like eating thousands of calories and gain a shake and stuff has actually made me a little bit fatter. But yeah, you can see the steering wheel situation. This is the steering wheel. I don't know if it shows up in the light. This is my belly, and the seat is as far back as it will go.